Hello there. Good morning, David. Yep, can't sleep. It is hot in here. Oh my gosh, it's like going to the 90s. So it's hot. I'm trying to conserve air conditioning. So it's just warm in here. It's 80 something degrees. And yeah, it's kind of weird, but I'm tired, but yet awake. What about you, David? What's going on with you? What's going on with you, and good morning? How you doing, anyways? I finally got my raised bed. Or no, I got some growing bags. I got them yesterday, so I'll probably work with that today. I'm thinking about that. We'll see. Oh, I did a lot yesterday. I got all my containers and everything filled with flowers or whatever needed to get done, and now I just have three ones. Oh, you just woke up? Oh, okay. I think there's a delay, anyways. So there is three growing bags I got to do that I got. They're not very tall, but curious to see if they work. So, oh yeah. Do you normally get up this early? 5:31. Like I am. I'm like tired that I should be in bed, but I got my brain. See, I'm behind like crazy. Yeah. So I'm sleepy but awake. Let's learn gardening. Sure. What are we gonna do, David? It might be just me and you today. I can show my videos, and that's what I was gonna do anyways. Like there you go. Um, I don't know why you can't get anything to germinate. I don't know what you're doing wrong. I don't know. I know you didn't send me pictures, but like, are you germinating outside or what are you doing? Like, did you do it in your house or did you do it outside? Good morning. You're up early too, or you probably couldn't sleep either, Susan. Actually, I think I'm gonna take you guys and sit and be comfortable off. I unplugged my computer and I'm gonna go sit in my other room. This is too hard of a seat to sit on when I live stream. Ugh. Just gonna go and be comfy and talk to you guys. There we go. Oh, creaky chair. Ugh. Ugh. I just put this one on. I didn't put the new ones on, but I just want to see. Maybe I did a lot of work, but I kept looking at it after when I looked at the film, and I go, maybe it doesn't show that it looks so small on a video when you do things to compare to physically when you actually do it. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. Right here, this area, and when I looked at it, it looked kind of small on um, the video I did for doing this butterfly area. Oh, but I'm almost done. Well, I found some clear plastic Tupperware-like containers, and I went and got some clear plastic cling wrap, set them outside. Oh, I wouldn't put them outside. That could be your problem, David. I don't know if outside might be too hot. It depends on your temperature outside. I don't normally germinate things outside. I don't. I show you. I do it in the house all the time. Because the temperature's too cold when I start to grow things. But they definitely like being grown at in a hot, sunny window. Definitely like to be germinated. Outside, I don't know if I have total issues, but it's not. They don't germinate because I have animals stealing the seeds. Like right now, I have some stuff growing outside, green onions and radishes. I don't know. I never did it outside because, like I said, the temperature is too cold for me to do it outside. But and also that the critters right there in there when I grow that outside, right from the seed, I have all the critters pulling out the birds pull out the seeds. So I don't have a chance of germinating it because something takes my seeds. So I don't do it. I lost too many things that way. Oh, I don't know if you did that. I don't know. All those lessons I'm teaching you, David. But like I said, I do. Some gardeners have no problems putting it outside. I know that I go against animals. Animals seem to pull out the seeds. So when I do it in the house, I don't have a problem. I do, like for instance, this year my problem is I try to get rid of those stupid gnats, and one of these garden channels said to use a sulfur, mix it with water and use it and spray it on the plants, and it would kill the gnats and it would be fine and everything like that. And I killed a lot of my plants by doing it. And when I put them outside, the sun burnt them. They weren't strong enough to survive because they were already weak from the sulfur powder. So that was a lesson learned, and it was a very strong lesson for me because I did a lot of work on my plants, and a lot of them did not live because of that spray. So, and that's a garden channel saying to do that. See, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of channels that are garden channels that talk, and then you try it, which I do. I experiment on all kinds of stuff, and that's what happens. Things die. Some things work out. Some things are good, but a lot of things don't work out when I listen to other channels that are supposedly these big $1 million. Well, yeah, some of them have $1 million numbers, and they tell you what to do, and it's a joke. But hey, it's okay. Oh, let me switch this around. So anyways, what are you guys doing? You didn't get anything growing yet at all? Nothing growing? Oh, my lavender. This is up now too. I got my lavenders. Now you can finally see my lavender up. And I actually have peaches on they're really tiny. They're about, oh gosh. Well, the size of no, they're not even the size of a cherry yet. They're a little less than a cherry. So I have peaches on my trees, leaves of peaches. I have the lavender growing in here. All my containers you see back there are all filled with flowers now. Everything where it was all vacant has flowers. Oh, no, you're not doing nothing? Yeah. And that on that back wall, that's my honeysuckle that's growing up. And yeah, I got all kinds of stuff in every single container in my backyard. And started new containers that I've never used. So, and I got some plants, some cucumbers, and I got some new plants. Well, that's cool. Well, that's really good. You know what? I grabbed some plants. I have a couple places that I buy if something goes wrong and I got to get some plants. I have 2 places that I kind of buy them from. Well, actually 3 now, but 2 local places that I kind of buy some bigger plants. So sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to buy tomatoes, or I bought a cucumber and I bought some zucchini. But normally I try to do my own stuff. But if something goes wrong, then I grab some from somebody else, because I want to have some, like, it's not just about showing it how to grow things or that. It's actually so I have food myself. So, yeah. I'm trying to think of all the stuff I'm going to have, though. But I'm really happy to have peaches coming in, kiwi coming in. What else I got to have? Oh, blueberries. The lettuce is a gift that I get that every year. Matter of fact, I have lettuce in my greenhouse, but all the lettuce that's in my lettuce bar is all from last year. It reseeded itself. So, and I even have radishes in there. This stuff reseeded. If I showed you, you're gonna see that all of that stuff. I pulled them out. I have some. Marigolds. I have 3 marigolds that regrew in that container. I got different kinds of lettuce, about 2-3 different kinds of lettuce. And I have radishes. They all reseeded in that section. So it's kind of exciting that I didn't, it reseeded. It normally, lots of times it doesn't, but, and I got a few plants, 4 o'clocks that reseeded, but unfortunately the squirrels got to them. And then I have my own that I brought from the house outside. But anyways, I'm happy so far. Everything looks pretty good. Hey, good morning, MT. How's it going? Oh, whoever gave me the like, thank you. Thank you very much. So I guess there's 3 people up in the world. 4, well, counting me, 4 in the world up. So how's everything with you, MT? Are you good? Thank you. Whoever gave that second like, thank you very much. All right. You doing good? Yeah. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? I was just looking at the tree. Actually, I lost a lot of the leaves. That frost that I tried to cover the tree actually killed a lot of the leaves. But the good part is I ended up saving it and I got peaches this year. So that's exciting to me, not having them last year. Did you grow anything at all, MT? You guys got anything going on? Going on in the growing part? Oh, you got hummingbirds? Are you outside right now? Are you outside right now, Susan? Oh, I got a cute thing going on here. I forgot to tell you, I have a couple of, I did a film years ago about, what the heck, it was the, I'm so, it's weird to try to talk, be half asleep and then I'm still awake. I have some toads. I have 2 toads. It's so cute. A set of toads out there that are hanging right near my patio. I did a video back then. Actually, I should put, and I'm wondering if those toads are related. Hi, David. Good morning. I wonder if those toads are related to years ago, the video I did, well, I think 2 years ago. We're in the house. And they're so cute. They're a little nervous around us, but they hang right near my hose tap and right off the side, and it's funny, and every morning I go check on them to see if they're okay. We only saw one at first, and then I think it's a couple. I think she's going to have babies, and another toad. It's so cute, though. It's cute. And then yesterday, or 2 days ago, I was outside in the back working behind the fence, and I got visited by a deer. The deer came, well, it wasn't close, but came in, and I've been seeing rabbits and, oh gosh, tons of squirrels. If I go out at the right time, I see all these, I was worried about the deer because of the coyote. Because the coyotes being around, but I haven't seen a coyote lately for a while, thank goodness. I wonder if I got that little toad one. Just trying to grab something here. So are you up too, David? You're up early? Alright, let's see. Trying to find. I'm hot in here. I'm trying to avoid putting the air conditioning on for a little while. I mean, it's ridiculously hot here. Yeah, I was about to go to bed. Oh, go to bed. It's okay. Wow, if you're up this late at 6 in the morning, oh, if you're tired, you can go. It's okay, I get it. Probably go back to bed in a little while, too. Let's see. No, now I got a kitty cat on top of me. A bobcat. Ooh, a bobcat. That's scary. Oh, okay, it's 4:45 for you, that's right. An hour difference. Bobcat. Ooh. I would think that's exciting to see, but at the same time, that's scary. At least the animals I can't, even a coyote they don't hurt us. Okay, come on, baby. You're gonna get hurt. Oh, watch out. Careful. All right. Let's see if I can find. Trying to find that one I did with the toads. Anyways, I was trying to think, could you have a toad that be related? Like 2 years ago, I'm trying to think how old this video was with the toad. Could you, I'm wondering if it's one of the babies that are still in my yard from the original set. Anybody know much about toads? Like, if they hang around your house and if they have babies, and then the babies stay around your house, and then they grow up to be adults. Where'd it go? Well, there it is. Here, I want to show you. These ones are cute. I haven't saw these videos for a long time. Might as well play some stuff and chat with you guys. I didn't see it. Cliff and Cindy's did. Well, is your sister near you? Like, is your sister, does she live near where you guys live? So you have them in your area, though? Bobcats near where you guys are? Oh, toads can live 5 to 10 years old. Oh, yeah? I don't think these are the original, though, because these are kind of small ones. I almost feel like it's a second generation of them, because how small they are. Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. That's not what I wanted. What am I doing? Why am I half asleep? Half asleep. To see how old this one. See, they're right in the same. Yeah, right in the same spot. They're right in the same Neighbors next door had black bears on his porch a couple of years ago. Yeah, got it off. Look at that. Look at what they were hiding. Right behind, that's like my back porch. Well, and they were hiding by the garbage pail and right up on the stand. And look at, they jumped up on the stand. You can't hear me good? The sound's off, the music's off. Can you hear me better now? I think you have a delay, Susan, but I did shut it off. I realized the music was on, and I shut it off. Oh, is my your dumb phone? Okay. All right. Yeah, I had it on for a second, and I realized, what the heck is going on here? All right, this is not. I was trying to pull something else on. Oh, there it is. That's my daughter's bunny still hanging in there. Look at this crazy bunny. It's so cute. She almost lost it. They were so upset. That was a few months ago. Their little bunny was not feeling too good. And I guess it sounds sad, but if a bunny has gas or something, actually gas can kill a bunny. That's what they think it had. But how crazy. It was so cute. It's not as active as it is now because it's a little older, but it was so I got such a laugh out of this thing. It was so funny. That thing's so spoiled. It's got a whole bedroom. It's its own room. That one bedroom is all the bunny's room. It's just cute though. That was our, my husband threw the strand of popcorn and cranberries, or actually it was cereal. I couldn't get cranberries, so I used cereal and you put food color on them, and he threw I don't know, threw it over the fence or he did something with it, and then the squirrel got a hold of the popcorn. Get a kick out of these things, all these little animals. It makes me laugh. I didn't even know squirrels eat popcorn. I'll have to throw some out there for them. So maybe they'll leave my garden alone. Oh, that's okay. Your internet keeps dropping you out. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. It's okay, Susan. Sorry to hear that, too. It's annoying, especially it does it for me with live streams. And then it suddenly goes out and I say goodbye. Or I don't even say goodbye and I just drop out. It's annoying when it does that. Oh, excuse me. Very annoying. How cute that is. Look, it keeps eating and eating and eating. I'm not repeating the video. It's still... I didn't realize how long this thing ate. More. Thank God it's not eating the Cheerios. I'm glad. So how you doing with your chair anyways? Are you getting used to it at all? Susan, is your wheelchair better now? Or did you come up with a plan because you said it's kind of awkward to get into it because it's too tall? I wonder, I thought wheelchairs kind of lower themselves. Isn't there like a level that they can lower? I thought there was. You pull this lever and it drops down. It's still very hard to get in and out of? Are you coming up with a better plan to try to get into it? Oh, I see. No insurance, only allowed standard height. So you're feeling at least a little better from the help you're getting from the doctors? Oh, wait a minute. Let's try this one. Yeah, just have to deal with it. Is that your backyard? I would have figured it would be covered in food producing garden. Behind the fence has more area of garden that's food. David, the one that's in the backyard is a combination of, there's one section you don't see, I don't show you, they're all raised beds. So I have kind of two raised beds are for food, And the center of the raised bed is, but I have a lot of flowers all over the place too. Plus, like I said, I have a kiwi blueberries that's in the backyard. Kiwi blueberries, the peach tree, and I want to do some more with trees behind the fence. So most of my stuff is, the edible stuff is normally behind the fence. But I do have a long bin you don't see right now. And actually we have to fix it because it's kind of spreading. So I don't have a whole lot in it. But I actually, that's not true. I have, what's grown in there? I think I have garlic and onions. And I have garlic, onions. I have thyme in there that's coming back. I'm trying to think of the stuff I got in there. That one garden you're not seeing right now. And then the lettuce has, like I said, that one I've been separating, but it has radishes and lettuce in it. And then I just planted more radishes in containers right beside those. Beside my lettuce bin, I have, I'm trying to work with more container gardening. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing them for videos, but, to show people that what you can actually grow good. And I also have tomatoes in a 5-gallon bucket. I have, what else am I trying? A specific bean that I'm growing in a bucket. I have, what's the third one? Tomatoes, beans. I'm trying to picture what it is. I have different things, David. I can't think of all the stuff I have right now offhand growing. But I am working, this year I had said I was doing a lot of flowers. So I did do a lot of flowers, but, I have, like I started almost 30 different varieties of things between flowers and food. And a lot of it died because of the sulfur spray I used on it. So I'm kind of replacing some plants with, some of them are my own and some of them are my neighbors that I'm going to grow because I still want to continue the tomato area. And I have potatoes going, so let's see. I'm trying to think all the food stuff because I know right there, that's one. That's all got potatoes in it. I started peeking and they're starting to come up a little bit. Next to that's the tomatoes. Next to that is more tomatoes. I'll be putting some newer things I've never tried before. I have nasturtium is a flower, but it's edible. I have ciliosa. That's still in my house. I'm waiting until they get big enough, and I'm putting them out. I have, what's the other one I have? It's called strawberry spinach. That's in my greenhouse. So I do have a lot of areas all over. I always said that my yard's not huge, but I don't have it all garden. It's a combination of everything. And I also have 3 grow containers I'm going to get. When I think about it, I got quite a bit of stuff. I think, actually quite a bit of stuff growing outside. Takes me like a while to when I have to water everything. It's a lot. That's why I keep on thinking I wish I could figure out a drip system because we're talking about, it might not look much to you, but trust me, when you're doing all the front yard, the backyard, you go behind the fence and then taking care of the butterfly area, which I water down all the time too. It's quite a bit of stuff. It's quite a bit of workout when I'm done. So I love gardening, you know that, and I like doing all kinds of stuff, but I would never have my whole backyard full of gardening because I don't like the look of it. I like flowers too, so I like decorating. I have to pick, and I have like tons of, what did I just put? I just got some more flowers, dahlias, more dahlias. Yeah. It stopped or something. Well, good day, Spudley. Hello and welcome. How are you doing, Spudley? Are you, how's it going? You must have been here before, right? Have you been here before? And thank you. And if you gave me the thumbs up, thank you very much for that too. Are you growing anything this year, Spud? But I will show a video again of all the stuff, the way it's growing this year. Like all my garden stuff. I'll do some pictures of everything. I try to get the pictures done when everything looks at its best. Because everything doesn't look at its best all at the same time. It's kind of funny how that works. I'm trying to think of what I said though. The buckets had tomatoes, a certain bean that I've never grown before. And what's the third one? All in a bucket. Why can't I remember it? I can't even think of the stuff I got growing outside. Okay, and I forgot, David, that doesn't even include all the stuff in my house I water too. So I have all kinds of plants in all my windows, and I have plants in the greenhouse downstairs, which I really need to empty them out, but I don't find they're big enough yet to put outside yet. Oh, I see you sometimes. It's winter growing time in Australia. Oh, you can still grow though in Australia, right? In the wintertime, can't you? Like you guys can grow you can grow all the time, can't you? Australia, it doesn't go that cold. That you probably could do it year round, but you just have to grow different crops. Like I was watching some channels that are out of California. I have a friend that's out there, and actually it was cool because he was getting some shade covers. His stuff was too hot right now for them. Yes, I'm in the tropics. So yeah, you can grow year round. Do you grow at all those, Bud? Are you growing anything at all now? Do you grow anything in the garden right now? There's the greenhouse. There it is. That was all. I took all the tomatoes out and everything, but I have still a lot of stuff in there to take out. I have my some flowers. I still have a whole bunch of lettuce. Oh my God, 3 different kind of lettuces growing inside my greenhouse. So, oh yeah, yeah, pots and tomatoes. What time is it there in Australia right now? See, they're all there, but I should have never sprayed that spray because it made them really weak when I put them outside. I have very little left of tomatoes from that spray, and you would think that tomatoes would be really strong. It's funny, look at all the tomatoes I have. I lost track. I think I had 40 plants of tomatoes at least. I'm listening, have to do something. Oh, that's okay, Susan. All right. Thank you for telling me. So you're 8:10 Saturday, and I'm Friday right now. Oh, no. No, actually, oh, you're at night. No, we're 6:10 a.m. for Saturday, and you're 8:10 p.m. at night. Okay, that makes sense. That makes total sense, yeah. Sulfur spray. Uh, um, oh yeah, well that's good. That's tall. There's just more lettuce. It's sulfur spray, MT. It was supposed to. It was a garden channel that I was listening to. I listen to lots of channels that are gardens just to see what's on track here, and one of them, I went all over seeing if something different that could be used on them, and one of them was sulfur, and so I did sulfur, and I thought, well, what's the worst scenario? I'll damage some of them, and actually, it was like really hard on most of them. It's very few plants that could take the stress of them. So, yeah, sulfur. That's why I kept saying, do not use that. I said I was trying new stuff to get rid of the gnats, and I would get back to you telling you whether it worked or not, and I'm saying it didn't. So there's one other thing that I saw from another channel to try, but I don't know. I have not had anybody's stuff, all these channels that say these things to get rid of gnats. I've tried almost everything, and none of it works. Really, so I'm basically got to empty all my plants. I'm right now. I want to put them all outside. Got watermelon and another. Do you use Conde's crystals, same as potash? No, I don't even know what that is. Conde's crystals. Never heard of that, Spud. Conde's crystals, no. And David, you got watermelon in another garden box, and I planted cantaloupe, but nothing yet as far as cantaloupe. Oh yeah. I wish I could say, like I said, my stuff grows, but I have to leave it inside. See, look at the size of that leaf. Frick, it's huge. My plants are doing really well. I mean, the spray hasn't hurt any of my indoor plants. It's fine. It doesn't. Didn't affect. It affects garden plants like food plants more than anything. It affected some of my flowers, but edibles that really affected it. That spray. And my house plants are fine. That didn't expect. I sprayed everything. I sprayed my lemon tree, the avocado tree I got inside. Everything inside was sprayed with it, and it didn't harm any of, like I said, any of my house plants or anything like that. They seem to be fine with it. It's all the other stuff that was bad, but it still didn't kill the gnats off. So yeah, I wonder what is that, Spud? What is Conde's crystals? Same as potash. Oh, have a good one, David. Sleep well. Thank you for coming. Sleep well. Oh, those are hanging in there. They're outside. Those are my zinnias. I don't have them all. They're not all surviving out there, but a few of them are. It works for bigger yields and strength potato or Conde's crystals. Okay, it works for a bigger yield. Yeah, I never heard of that before. Like you're saying it helps, but what is it? Is it a fertilizer? What exactly is that? I wonder, I'm thinking you're saying it's a fertilizer, but is it? Oh yeah, those are my forget-me-nots. They're still hanging in there. They're doing okay. Do you want me to send you the recipe tutorial for the bug trap? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you want a recipe tutorial for the bug trap? Oh, I don't know. I don't think any of this works, but go ahead. You can send it. if you want. Oh, there's my alyssums. Oh, yeah. Potash is nutritional value, hardens the plant juices as well. Huh. Yeah, I never heard of that. Did anybody ever hear that before? Or is that something from Australia? Oh, and it's an antiseptic too. Okay. Well, that's kind of a good thing. Antiseptic makes sense. A lot of the plants get diseases and everything else. So it protects the plants. That's interesting. I mean, I'm pretty lucky once they get outside. Normally, I don't have an issue with some of the stuff. I mean, sometimes, actually, I was trying to think of, what is it? Do you get blight out there too, Spud? Lee, there's a channel that came in to me and asked me about what to do with blight, and I said, I really never heard of blight because I never had that issue. But then I started looking at it. Oh, I use fire ash now. I'm trying that. You can get it from fire ash. I'm working with biochar and fire ash. Yeah, I started putting that in my garden this year. I want to see if it helps with anything. So I do. I got biochar and fire ash from all the stuff I was cleaning areas out for this butterfly area, and I burn everything down for the ash. Yeah, rip it out and burn it. Yeah, yeah, tomato blight. Rip it out and burn it. Yeah, I told them to remove it, but watch where you get rid of it. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. The area, I don't know if I have it here. Well, that's right here, this one here, where I did this butterfly garden. All that is got cleared out, this area, and this I burnt all the stuff that was in this area, and used that ash and biochar, which all that is taking a hose. I mean, it sounds so chemically high, and it's like no big deal. It's just taking wood that's on fire and putting a hose to it and cooling it off, the chemical reaction to it. So all that stuff was taken down. There was lots in here. This area had all kinds of stuff like that, different overgrown weeds and overgrown trees and everything. And we pulled it all out and burnt all that down. I have a fire pit in the back right now. We just got a new dryer drum, and we split that in half, and so that's our new fire pit for burning everything. Oh yeah, I put nuts out for the squirrels, and they got into the garbage. Again, if I know it seems like they're greedy. I hate to see my plants. They've been digging at my plants too. And it seems to me, I used pepper, so it's working like kind of like 75%. I just took hot like normal pepper, black pepper, and I put it all over my containers. And they seem to have left them alone. But then if it rains and some of the pepper comes off of it, they'll go back into my containers. Wait a minute. If you think you have, what is that for? Fertifra? Fertifra. Use a cup of detoil in a gallon bucket water. What is that? Fertofra. Let me see what you're talking about. Fertofra. Let me see Fertofra. I want to see what that means. Fertofra. Oh, I definitely know that. What is that? I'm trying to understand what that is you're saying to me. Fertofra. If you think you have Fertofra, let's see. Fertofra, copy. Fertofra? Sorry, Fertofra, I think. I'm just going to see what that is. Okay, let's search what that is. Well, it says it's an insecticide. Do you mean Fertura? Oh, it's a name brand, Fertura insecticide powered by. So it's yeah, but it's a chemical thing, and I'm trying not to use that. I don't use chemicals at all. Or wait, what's it made from? Let's see. I should read it first. Let's see. Protects insecticide powered by active ingredients is a rice and shit. Oh, yeah. See, I'm trying not to use insecticides that's made from any kind of chemical. I don't use anything like that. It looks like your plants need watering, but they don't. My plants need, what are you talking about, on here? Oh, they're just starting. I just showed this as the start. It was springtime and they're not even up yet. It's not a chemical. It looks, the way I was reading it looks like it. Yeah, okay, let me show you the newest one. I just put out the newest video on what I've done so far with that area. So the area I'm showing you right now, let's see. Photopher. Shoot, where is? Still downloading, okay. Okay, let me, oh boy, what am I trying to do? All right, that's what it looks like now, and that's the spring. So right now, nothing needs watering because in the springtime there's lots of water in April. But the flowers aren't up yet. And let's see if this one looks better to you. What do I want to do? Grab this one. Some of the plants. So we're right here where we started at the fence. We go all the way down to right, and there where the bricks are, and that's my newer plants right where the bricks are. With a nice neighbor was kind enough to give me some dahlias, and I've moved some of my hostas over there, and I've been working up here, so I'm going to try to clean more until you hit that bush, and I'm going to leave that alone like I was talking about, because right now the bunnies are hiding under there for protection, so I'm going to leave it be for now, and the birds. But next spring and fall I'll probably clean up this area so I can do all along the fence. It is better for everybody because I'm getting rid of a lot of weeds that really shouldn't be there, and some picker weeds and everything. And so let me pan back, and I'm going to bring up the camera. It might be a little bit shaky, but we're going to move. And I'm going to pan to the right actually before I move up closer to the area. I want to show you, we're putting a new fire pit in. And as you can see, there's tomatoes in the second one now. I have hay over there. I have some squash, and you can see the flowers blooming over there. There's asparagus you can see. I have the pino peppers in there. There's a gray and yellow zucchini. There's a Amish melon going. We'll see how it goes because I had issues putting on some certain powder. I was trying to get rid of gnats in the house, so I don't recommend that at all because it's very hard on my plants, like I was saying. And then there's 3 gourds up here that are growing for the trellis this year. Calabash gourds, hostas. And then I've already picked from over here, I have picked already some of my rhubarb, and to strengthen it I'm kind of pulling it down and pulling the seed head off so that I'll get more asparagus, but it's doing pretty good. In that area I have to be careful because it holds the water in, so I water way less over there this year. That's what I learned from all these years of having it, that certain areas need more water and others don't drain as well, so you lay off on the water. So let me bring you in closer and show you a couple of the plants that I got up here. I'll start off by the smaller section right here. I have hostases in here, and I keep the labels on here. A little bit crooked, sorry, as I do this, but I have to move the camera to show you so you can see it. Right there I have, these are all perennials I've added in, and I'm trying to read what that one was because it's a new plant that I've never had before, so let's bring you in closer. I think I'm showing it right here. It says New Millennium. New Millennium. So that's the newest one I put in here. And that was the bush in the back. Let's see if I can see it. I'll get your pan back out. And the bush in the back was from last year's butterfly one, and there should be some more other things coming up. But I've added, there's Creeping Jenny in here. And let me bring you up here more. So hopefully you can see all the stuff. I added, oh, there we go, let's see. It's hard because it's really sunny to see what I'm showing you. Alright. So I have 3 of those, Armeria. Those are perennials, which are really cool. I got 2 different colors in here. And then
like at the bottom, I think you can see it, is lavender. I put a piece of lavender in there to see if it grow. Last time I separated lavender, it killed the part where I separated. This year, the lavender seems to be okay. I separated a piece, put it in here. So far, so good. It's going there. You can see it right down here. And I was given by my neighbor. I'm not sure. I'll have to get the name of the plants right here, but these are perennials that she has all over. It's red. You can see them, they're like red bells, and I have about 4 of them in here. She gave me 4 plants. So then we're going to move over. Here is another one new for this year. And I have, let me see if I can read it from here. These are new ones, so I can't wait to see. I'll get to know them better as each year goes by. Like, I'll get to know all of them. See, down below, I'm not sure the name of that one right at the back. It's purple. And then I got some down here. Let's see, right at the bottom. I bought 2 English daisies. My azaleums are right there. We have to wait till they take, but I'm doing a video on that. And alyssums. And then we have back here, you can see back there, I have some milkweed. I bought a couple of those. You'll see one at the end here. Alright, and so let's see what else we got. We got a butterfly bush. There's another, the second one. The butterfly bush is over there. There's 2 of them I have in here. There's another butterfly bush just from this year. And then I have another plant.
Well, if I said okay,
right
Spud,
here.
sorry.
Let's see.
Spud, if you're still
What's the
there,
name
I'm
of
just
them?
running
I
the
can't really see them. That's
video
why I'm trying to tell you. At a later date, I'll bring them in closer as they bloom, and I'll really say the names of all these plants separately as they start to bloom. They're fairly new for this year, so it's going to take. I'm watering them a lot to make sure they get really rooted. And they look good. The green is maintained on them, so I know I'm watering them enough. Okay, that is a Candy Mountain Foxglove right there, the bigger bush. Let's go down here. And we have another new one that was given to me by my daughter. Actually, she gave me that one and this one. Let's see if I can see it right here. I think you got it in view. And it's a snowdrop, it's called. Powder Puff Snowdrop. So this should bloom pink flowers.
Oh, I just said okay, Spud. I was just running the video here. I thought to give myself a break and just put the sound on.
Another one of my Armeria. Okay. And at the back over here, I have another butterfly bush. Technically, I guess I have 3. There's milkweed back there.
No, that's my video plan.
That's the strength of it right there. I'm growing nasturtium. Nasturtium, which I've always had a hard time pronouncing it. Oh, there's a bee right in there looking happy there. So anyways, I'm going to have that grow because it looks like it's kind of a vine. That's the first year growing them. And I'm going to get them moving up the vine. Now, they are annual, but apparently they reseed themselves. There's a chance. And so that's going to go up. And another plant that I threw out, I just didn't show you, was they're over there. I have periwinkle all over the place in here too. So periwinkles all over and creeping Jenny. So in here, on a closer view, there's a little stand. I recycled this beam that I was talking about right here. I want to do something with it. It was a pole. So I'll you put the cement part in, and there's another thing over here I want to do something with, but I haven't figured out what I want to do with it yet. So I have 3 hostesses, and the lady was nice enough, my neighbor, to give me some daylilies. So hopefully when they take, we're going to see what they look like. And eventually I will move all this stuff around even more next year. Right now I'm just going to maintain it and clean it. And this is what we're looking at, what I'm working on at a closer view. Let's see if I can bring it back for you.
Well, thank you very much, Bud. I hope to see you again. Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, that path down there, a deer was hidden in there. Right where that bush is, I'm not going to cut that down because I saw bunnies hiding in there and a deer down at the end, so I'm not going to cut that this year. Thank you very much, Bud. Yeah, I hope to see you again. And thank you for the information you're giving me. If I wasn't half asleep, I would really be really observing all this stuff. I am. But it's interesting, people's ideas. I love eating. Oh, you saw the nasturtium? So you eat them a lot? This is my first year growing them, Spud. I never grew them before. I have them up on the left, which I showed you them. They're not looking really strong quite yet. And then I have some up in my bigger bin up in the backyard. I've never ever grew them. So now I can actually do a video on they're growing. I want to see how they do in the yard before I put the video up. But I have never grown them before. So they look kind of cool. Oh my God, he left something on there. I just noticed that. I just noticed a couple little errors here when I watch these videos. I'll leave the sound off. I was just trying to show you the difference between what it looked like there and now. Is it pepper? Did you eat the flowers too in it? Did you eat the flowers too? Because I know the whole thing's edible. And I don't have the guts to try it quite yet. A lot of times I don't want to eat flowers that are edible. I mean, I don't know, it just doesn't, I'm not hungry enough to eat a flower yet. But I'll have to try it and then see what it tastes like. But they're not strong enough yet. I want to get them stronger and like where they're so strong and they're giving me seeds and everything. And I could actually throw some out there. I might throw some out there today. I know that you can actually, oh, don't leave there, Spud. I think Susan hit you by accident. Spud, forgive us if you're still there. Just wait. If you're hanging in with me, just wait to come back. I think it was Susan did it by accident. Spud was timed up by Susan Lee for... Oh, I think something's going on with her phone. She had this issue before, I think. Sorry, Spud. You know you're wanted here. Everybody's wanted here. Anybody wants to ask questions or let me know about different things to do with gardening. Yeah. It said you timed him out. Susan Lee was timed out. Or Spud was timed out by Susan Lee. So I know it was an accident, something to do with your phone. Probably. But Spudley, it's been interesting and yeah, bringing me to the table different things that I didn't hear before about, so I think it's cool. I like it. I learn from everybody else as well as I hope to show other people what I've done. So, and nasturtium, it's cool. A new one to me. There's Ciliosa. I can't wait to see that one. That was another edible plant too. I don't know if it's only 300 seconds. I think you can't do anything once you did that, Susan. I don't think you can stop to time them out. So we'll have to wait a bit. I can see Spud is still here because it says 6 people here. So Spud is listening to me. He can hear me. And he knows that it was an accident, that we don't go, you wouldn't normally do that. You just hit something by accident. And I can't fix it either. I don't believe I can't. I have to just wait till the timeout. 300, what's 300 seconds? It's not too much time, is it? 300 seconds? Yeah, I figure it resets by itself. It comes back. As long as the person knows it was an accident, you can just stay in the room and eventually as soon as the 300 seconds goes, it's going to let you type again. Oh, that's all right. It's okay, Susan. Oh, it's a 5-minute thing? I believe 5 minutes. I'm back in my wheelchair. It's alright. It happens. I think everybody has done that maybe by accident. You hit something by accident. I think I did it a long time ago. I did it once. I was in another channel or something. And I hit the name by accident and did it. So hopefully Spud Lee will hang in there for 5 minutes and tell me he's back and everything's okay. I'm going to switch another video. I'll give myself a break here and you guys a break. I could always put this somewhere else. Hey, David, are you still out there too? I'll just stop the thing and I'll put it on my thumbnail to have a break so you guys can just stare at one solid picture. Whew, I got calabash gourd going, so let's see how that goes. The gooseneck didn't take that one, but I have the calabash gourd, so we'll see how that goes this year. I still have the ones from last year, and they're drying out still on the side of my house. So, oh, I can't believe it's 6:42. Thank you very much, you guys, for hanging in with me. And actually, I don't know if I'm going to get up and go do all my gardening stuff. That's what I do, actually. I get up. Lately, I get up in the morning, have a coffee, and then get up and I start checking and pulling some weeds and just getting new flowers planted. Like today, I think I'm going to... I have to start pulling my stuff from my greenhouse. I want to clean that all out. Except for my house plants that are in there. Are you? You're going to be doing anything outside? Or what have you been doing? Like, that's what I do. I get up here when I'm done doing my chatting. I get out, go, and I'm outside for the rest of the day. He says, okay, it's okay. I love being on the dark side. Welcome back, Spud. Welcome back, Spud. Well, see, he doesn't feel bad that you did it by accident. That's cool. Now that is cool. Some people get so upset about it and they're insulted by it, and I don't know. I don't think I would be that way. I don't think I ever been. If somebody timed me out and then they said sorry for timing me out, I never got upset about that. I went, hey, accidents happen. I know. I felt good. Oh, excuse me. So you like eating flowers? It says I love eating flowers. Hey, you should try some new ones then. Why don't you try some celosia? You should check that out. I think I'm spelling it right. Celosia. Oh, as a matter of fact, I got to show you it. Hang on a minute. I got to show you these seeds I got. And these are doing pretty good. These are still small to go out, but let's see. I got to find Baker's Creek where I got my things, and I want to show you these unusual plants that I bought this year. I got too carried away. I shouldn't have did this many. I should be doing a little less and concentrating on the newer ones I have. Let's see, I want to show you this. Gotta find it now. Where'd it go? Oh wow, they got some cool stuff. Well, I'm trying to find you it. I thought I had Chinese wall. Here it is. I want to show you this. This is what it's
in the early part of the...
Okay, I don't want that. Where is it? All right, it's called Celosia, but they call it Chinese wool flower. And this thing, I want to show you this one I'm growing right now, and I'll read on it because it's, I believe this is all edible too. This one, I think so. Mushy. Okay, let me grab the. Hopefully I saved it. Where'd you go? Right here. This is what I'm growing right now. It's tiny still, but they're doing good. They look nice. They don't look nothing like this. They're just the base of the plant right now, but that's what they're supposed to look like when I'm done. They're Ciliosa, and it's called a Chinese wolf flower. Brilliant blooms look like colorful tufts of yarn, setting landscape and floral arrangements. This 2-3 foot tall variety was a major standout in our trial gardens as our new favorite flower. Bakers is left to reintroduce an all but forgotten edible ornament, and what we have found to be the most delicious flowering vegetable we have ever eaten. The fluffy and colorful heads of this, the fluffy and colorful heads of this amaranth family member are wildly colorful and make a bold, everlasting flower for fresh or dried arrangements. What sets us apart as a truly remarkable edible ornament is the delicate and gourmet flavor. The young leaves are a perfect spinach substitute, and we have tried it stir fry and adapted to soups, large lasagna, and pizza. The balls with ends. The greens are incredibly nutritious as well. So I guess the whole thing is edible. And that's what I'm growing right now. So this, I don't know if you know much about that. Oh yeah, I like eating comfrey leaves in a tempura batter. Oh wow. And there's another one. I'm trying to. Oh, this is another one I got growing, but it's not as big. It's in my greenhouse. Spinach. Oh, right, strawberry. Is that the one? Yeah, spinach strawberry. This is another one I got. The first one's doing better than this one. Where'd it go? I'm trying to find it. I don't know if I can find a picture of it. I had them before. You know when you're looking for something, you never can find it. Anyways, it's strawberry. It's a strawberry spinach thing, and it's really weird looking too, but it's all edible. It's another one. So I can't wait to grow them and see what they taste like. Yeah, I know. There's different recipes that they do with the zucchini flowers. You can actually stuff them, deep fry them. Yeah, there's different ways to use the zucchini flowers. I have not personally ate them yet. Came close to having something with it, but I haven't eaten them yet. I heard they're good. I heard they're very good to eat, but I haven't touched them. Interesting, though, and I will have to nasturtium. I'll try to taste one of those and the flowers But I just want mine to get a little bit bigger. They're still too small. What can I say? I love eating flowers. There's a lot out there, different. Did you? Oh, there you go. Have you eat as simple as a dandelions? Have you dandelion leaves? I've had. They like you buy salad now. If you get the field salad or something, that has dandelion leaves in it, which is high in calcium. Which and you can apparently fry the flowers of dandelions, and they taste like someone told me you take it, put them in a batter, and then you deep fry them, the flowers, and they're supposed to taste like a mushroom. So you should try, if you really like eating flowers, then you should try dandelions. Well, that's a weed, but hey, you might enjoy that. Yeah, I would really either Susan, but I'm gonna try a little bit. All the ones I'm growing that say they're edibles, I'm gonna try. I heard you can. I never tried that one either. There's not much honeysuckle. You could just, I guess, suck up the juice from honeysuckle's flowers or something, which there's not a lot in them. Another one I've never done before, but yeah. I heard about that one. I've never did it. I have honeysuckle. I don't know. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do that. It's like something that doesn't interest me to eat flowers. I don't know. I don't know if I should try it just once and then say, okay, I've tried it. I can't tell you that I like it because I keep thinking most flowers have a really strong taste. I don't think I'd like. I just feel it. I feel like it's going to have most flowers to me taste like a medical taste. You know, like blue cheese. A lot of people like blue cheese, and to me it tastes like I'm eating penicillin, which basically the mold part is penicillin. So, I don't know. Spud, you like blue cheese too? Maybe you got a wide variety of taste. You like all that different kind of taste. Because I can't, blue cheese is not my favorite, like I said. I've had it, but it tastes like I feel like I'm eating penicillin. No, I don't know what. Have you tried eating raw Mary Jane? Mary Jane is, what is that? Let's see. Mary Jane. That must be a flower. What is that? I Google Mary Jane and I get a guy singer. Mary Jane. Is that a plant? Mary Jane. Let's see if I can put plant and see what it does. Okay, it does. It's her. Let's see. Mary Jane plant image. Let's see. Oh, that's pot. All right, I forgot. It's pot. I know. I just gets all running in there. I didn't know that was another name for pot because No, I don't eat pot. I don't even grow it. Nothing to do with it. But that's hilarious. Susan's laughing too. Mary Jane is pot. I don't know. I'll never remember that. Cannabis, marijuana, cannabis, pot. Mary Jane. I never knew it was called Mary Jane, and that's a no. So Spudley, you're eating it too, are you? You're probably smoking it and eating it. Oh my goodness. Can anybody just say marijuana or pot, Mary Jane? Susan, are you an expert at pot? You know all the names here for it. Just checking. It's from the 60s and 70s? Really? I don't know. I hate to tell you, but I've never been into it. I really was never into since then. I was never into cannabis. They call it now it sounds like the more medical term when you say cannabis. It sounds like more medical. They want to make it more medical, but it's been around for years. Marijuana, pot, it's all the same thing. But Mary Jane, I just don't remember it being called that. So I've been around in that time. I just never heard of it being called that before. So you eat it? Yep, I love the herb. So you eat it then. Yeah, you never heard of it, Mary Jane or whatever? Never heard of it before. That's why. Well, I don't blame you laughing. Me either. Not drinking. Or you never drank, or I can say I drank, but I never. That stuff and around drugs, I was never really into it. I actually was bad. I smoked cigarettes. I tried it once. It didn't do a thing for me. And then my kids, I was really happy. Like the one daughter, the other one has tried it, but the older daughter is totally afraid of it. Doesn't like it either. No, it's not. No, but I bet you it's probably other people call it that too. I'm sure they have other names for it too. I just never touched the stuff. Like I had it once when I was 18 years old. Never did a thing for me. So that's it. Tried it once to know I tried it. My whole family teased me about it because I was the only one that ever tried it, because none of my family was ever into drugs or anything like that. However, I guess alcohol, we've all had alcohol before in my family. Yeah, Indians and pilgrims used it. It's a herb, yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. They're calling it cannabis. It's medicinal marijuana now. Yeah. I still think there's a fine line on that. People use that as saying they're using it for medical reasons, and it ends up they're just potheads. So that's what I'll say. People use that as an excuse why they're having it. And I know, because I know a lot of people, and a lot of them really don't need it. They get it written off as a medical thing, and they really don't need to use it. I'm just saying, I understand it. That's why I won't grow it, because I'm kind of against it. I'm not against if people really need it. It's okay, but now it's like an everyday thing, like a drug that's not a big deal anymore, and around kids and everything like that. I don't know. I don't promote it at all. I don't, and I think my grandkids are good. They're not into that stuff. Or my one daughter, my other daughter kind of touches it a little bit, the younger one, but yeah. Yuck, smoke. Yeah, I did my time too, Susan, of smoking, and I don't miss it at all. Better be a pothead than, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, Spud. It's a touchy thing. You talk about it on here and people get sensitive about it, but either way, I don't like any of it, so. But if you had a choice, I guess one's better than the other one. So if you use it as a herb, do you get the same reaction? Like if you were to you eat it as a herb, is it the same reactions as smoking it? Like is there still a high from it? But see what I get is people get very defensive when you start talking about pot, marijuana, whatever. And you can tell they use it. Whoever uses it normally gets defensive about it if you go and say something to do with it. That's what I find. People get very touchy about it. Yeah, that's true. It's to each their own, but I'm just saying that people get really defensive of it. You go and knock it, and the next thing you know, people are defending it because you know they use it. It's kind of like kind of like telling people about smoking, trying to talk them out of smoking, and they can't do that either. Yeah, oh, you can? Yeah, you can get high eating it. Okay. Oh, yeah, Willie Nelson. Well, like I said, to each his own. And I think that if people, it makes people feel better if they're in a lot of pain, I get it. Yeah, I know, I get it. Chemotherapy, yeah. No, I get it, Spud. I have a point where if it helps people deal with things they're in a lot of pain and stuff like that, I probably would do it myself too. I would. I'd probably, if I felt that I was extremely in a lot of pain and I need it for medical reasons, I'd probably do it and agree with that. That's only if you really, really need it. Yeah. Yeah, if it helps you, I agree. Yeah, I do actually. I agree a lot. If something like that is used for medical purposes and it makes you feel better, yeah, I get it. For sure. Well, Susan, you know what? Because of the pain you feel, maybe that's something you want to try. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I feel like if I was in a lot of pain, would I use it? I might try it, yeah. But I did try it. It didn't do anything for me. So yeah. I guess, Susan, like I said, you could always try it and see what you think if it helps you. Since it is legal in most places now. Right? Is it legal in Australia? Yeah, you don't have to smoke it. No, even if you want to eat it, yeah. Well, you could eat it. Back in the days before the government outlawed it, or made it illegal, they made rope belts and other items out of the amp. Yeah. Could try it though, Susan. Or even if you don't want to smoke it, because if you don't smoke, then if, like you said, if you could eat it, try it that way. Maybe that'd be all right. It's decriminalized here. Hmm. I know you're still listening, MT. Thank you. Oh, they made paper out of it. Really? They made paper out of it? Is it illegal in the state where you are, Susan? Massachusetts or whatever, is it in Massachusetts? Is cannabis legal? Oh, it's legal. Okay, because it's Canada. They did pass that. It's all legal all over here. So I don't know what all the stipulations are on it. Yeah, Maine. Okay. Yeah. Oh, really? Henry Ford made a car out of him, nearly indestructible. Oh, really? Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, the Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong music just played perfect timing for what we're talking about. Oh my God, Cheech and Chong was so known to that. Oh yes, they were. They made really? They made clothes and CDs as well. That made me think of them too, did it? Isn't it? That's kind of interesting. All the stuff made out of it. I love Cheech and Chong's wedding album. One of them lives in... are they still around? I thought one of them passed away. But one of them... Is it Cheech Chong? I got to think of which one was it. He lives out west. He lives out west, one of the... Like, I got to think... Cheech is the one that's in all... Still kind of acting in these all kinds of movies. So I think it must have been Chong. Chong lives out in BC, British Columbia. Up in smoke, yeah. Look it up, it's very interesting. Are you saying as far as what all the stuff you can make that comes from it? Is that what you mean, Susan? You're talking about CDs and... Imagine how much you would get stopped with that car. I don't think I really looked into it because I never really, like I said, it was something that I really wasn't interested in at all to grow or anything like that. I mean, I don't know, it's just not my thing, and, you know, and I don't like kids being around it. I think that's why I have a hard time with it, is because I think people are using this too loosely, and it's fine as an adult, but when you have kids around, what are you teaching your kids? So I think that's why I have an issue with it a little bit. just because the kid part of it. Chong, is he in California? I thought he's in, no, Spud, I think he's out and he lives in British Columbia because I saw a DVD with him. I thought I saw a DVD with it. Like, no, he had there was some kind of movie with him, and he lives in Alberta. Maybe he has a house in California, but I know he lives in Alberta too. I've seen it. Let's see if I'm just curious. Yeah, it says Edmonton, Calgary. I thought it was Alberta, but he's in Edmonton. Where did Tommy Chong live? And it says Edmonton, Calgary. Because I knew they did it. He lives in Canada. It says Tommy Chong is a Canadian-American actor. Rights directs such exposure would cause Chong to violate the terms of his parole. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, but why it became illegal wasn't all about drug part of it. All right, this is what I got. Just because you put that up. Okay, so it said, when and why was pot made illegal? He believes that smoked pot would result, I don't know who he is. He believed that smoked pot would result in their having sex with, what? Wow, this is quite a history here. I don't even want to repeat what. During hearings on marijuana law in 1930s, claims were made about marijuana's ability to cause men of color to become violent. Is that what you're talking about? No, I didn't see the. You said no. I was growing one before I fell and went to rehab. Forgot to have kids water it, and it died. So that's what it says. Is that what we're talking about? You said about the history. It says this was during the hearings of marijuana law in 1930s. Claims were made about marijuana ability to cause men. See, that's so crap. Men full of color to become violent. Wow, that's so full of crap. That's sad. Very sad, the history of this. Prohibition. Yeah. I remember all the alcohol stuff too. See, I don't touch too much alcohol either anymore. Yeah. I have a bunch of alcohol here, but I don't touch that too much. It's funny how you get older, it's just not a big deal anymore to touch it. Oh, what? Listen, there's a Dr. Greenthumb song. Mrs. Greenthumb, listen to the Dr. Greenthumb song. Let's see what this is about. Does this actually exist? I gotta find it. I'll play it after though. Oh my god, it's like a crazy. Ah, great. It says, hello, my name is I'm not going to play it because I'll get copyrights, but hello, my name is Dr. Greenthumb. I'd like to tell you just where I'm from. In the hills where the trees grow wild with weed fields. Oh, yuck. I'm not going to repeat that one. Oh my goodness, where did where did you find that? Oh my god. Oh my, that's not written for me. How did you come across that anyways? That's funny. Wouldn't it all be connected with marijuana and swearing and great? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that green thumb comes up in search by looking you up. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna play it at all. You can play 15 seconds, he said, without pop. No. Yeah, thanks. I'm so honored to be connected with that song. I'm not. Oh, goodness. Well, anyways, that's funny, though. Are ya? It's probably funny. Ooh, I'm getting hot. I think I'm going to get going, though, very shortly. It's rap, though. Not a fan of rap. Oh, is it rap? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of rap either. Spud that been changed. YouTube just uploaded 2 days ago. It picks them up faster now. Wait. What? Spud that's been changed. You got me confused. Spud that's been changed. YouTube just updated the toss 2 days ago. It picks them up faster now. confused at what you said. You might have to do the Spud. You got Spud that's been changed. YouTube just updated the toss 2 days ago. It picks them up faster now. Yeah. Oh, do you like... Oh, I love R&B as well. But do you like rap then? You like rap songs? I mean, there is some... I'm not a fan. I don't consider rap singing, to be honest with you, but some people like it. And there's a few songs that are rap that I don't find too bad, but I never found talking a song. Like, you're talking, that's rap. Yeah, YouTube sent out new terms and conditions by email. Oh, it's okay. Dr. Green Thumb is okay, though. Okay. Well, I'm going to say thank you very much for coming. Thanks for staying, Mr. Spudley. Thanks, Susan MT. Cat Stevens. Oh, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. I don't know, I might go sneak back to bed. I don't want to stay up. God, I'm still tired. But thank you very much. Oh. One of the updates is everyone is monetized. I'm old. Me too. One of the updates is everyone is monetized. It's just a matter of if you're partnered with YouTube or not to be paid. Yeah, YouTube. I'll see you later, guys. I gotta think I'm either gonna go for a nap, and you never know when I come back on. I could be back on later on or tonight or whatever. But thanks so much for joining me, everybody. Have a wonderful morning. And MT, thank you. Susan, thank you. Spud, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Spud Lee. It's my pleasure to have you. It was fun and interesting, no matter what we talk about. Excuse me. Have a wonderful day, though. And thanks for stopping in.